Hey love bugs, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley and today we're working with YGWigs. I just went through this huge goodie bag full of goodies with you guys and you'll see that part at the end of the video. But also I wanted to show you guys what you're working with today. This beautiful ombre two-toned wig we're going to be installing from start to finish. No plucking, no tweezing, no bleaching the knots. A simple glueless install is what we are working with and it is going to be beginner friendly. You don't need no dye, you don't need no bleach. You don't need no scissors. All you need is a listening ear. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look and going on this journey with me, keep on watching. And of course, if you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Jumping right into it, let's just go ahead and throw her on so we can see what we're working with. She's beautifully set as a side part. I love the color combo on this one. The hairline is pre-plucked, but of course you can customize however you like. Here's a look at what the back looks like. As you guys can see, she's literally ready to go. You can literally cut the lace, bond her down, and literally ready to go. As always, I just can't help it. I have to show you guys what the inside construction of the cap looks like because I would want to know. But let's just jump right into the prep work to install. I'm going to use these tiny scissors to go ahead and cut off the excess lace around the ears. I was sent these, but I love these so much. I'll have a pair linked in the description box. They just help you to get right in there, get like in the nitty gritty and, you know, get to work. I like to cut off the excess lace around the ears so that way the wig fits me with comfort and it's not too big. And then I'm going to go around the hairline and just cut off the excess lace. This one kind of has a little bit of a widow's peak. It kind of comes a little bit forward in the front center. So if you don't have a widow's peak or you don't like that, you can definitely cut that off. Sometimes when wigs come with this, I like to keep it because it just adds a little bit of personality to the wig, especially because I'm going for a side part. The lace is extra good, extra good. So good that you can see my cap beneath. So instead of removing my cap or doing the ball cap method, I'm just going to push it back all the way into my hair so you can't see it at the hairline. I'm going to take this edge brush from bedeck and our edge control as well. These two paired together are going to do awesome at removing my sideburns. So before this, I had my sideburns slicked down and styled. So I'm just going to push them back. And we have a new product, ladies and gentlemen. Well, not new to me, but new to you. This is the Mousse, the infamous Mousse that I've been using all over social media. It is a hold and shine sculpting mousse. It's not the fluffy kind that gives you nice fluffy curls. It has a nice good hold to it. So you know what we're going to do with it? We're going to use it to bond our wig down. So I got a nice fresh shipment of this and I'm so excited. I wanted to share with you guys how I love to bond my wigs down. This is a glueless hold and it is a light hold. So be aware that if you're like me, you like to look good during the day, especially when you put on your wig during the weekends and your night off, and you want to just bond your wig down. And then you can do blow dry it on a cool setting to bond it down, or you can use our melt belt. I'm going to do a combination of both. This here also is a precision comb from our line. You can use this to kind of just, you know, whatever you need a comb to do. It's a rat tail comb, but it also has a precision cut in the front. So you'll be able to use this for parting out your hair, your braids. You guys know when you're cutting or taking down your ponytails for your little girls and like that rubber band, you need to kind of like cut it. This works great for that as well. And that's what I use for my daughter's hair. Now that the wig is bonded down, you can clearly see how beautifully this one is pre-plucked. The lace is amazing and I wanted to keep it as is. When you send that hair back, it also looks very seamless. The hairline looks so good. I did cheat and finesse. We are not bonding down the opposite side. Typically with me, we are in a full-on pandemic. We are back basically on lockdown. So if I don't have to bond it down, I won't because I'm not going anywhere and no one is going to see me. But I did bond down this side because this side is the side that will be exposed. Next, I'm going to go in with this wax stick, also linked down below. I'm going to make sure that the hair looks flat. You guys see all the volume and the, you know, the fluffiness of it all. That's great for, you know, identifying if this is a good wig or not. But as far as my install and my style, I want it to be flat and sleek all around. You guys know the dynamic duo. I do the wax stick paired with the electric hot comb, and you get a fantabulous look, style, and vibe. I am pairing this with the electric hot comb that also comes from my line, and you will be able to purchase these on New Year's Day. I'm so excited. And I'm just going to go in. They go up to 500 degrees. Obviously, I'm not using it at 500 degrees. It's way too hot to be using on my head. So I'm going to go down to maybe about 425. Between 425 and 450 is a little bit more my speed. I like to do a bunch of heat passes and get it so straight, so melted that it looks like it's coming out of my scalp. And again, that wax stick does an amazing job at helping to get that look. So lately I've been looking at Instagram for inspo. A lot of times I'll see great hairstyles on there and it just goes over my head. But lately I've been taking heed and knowing and realizing that maybe I should try some of the different styles. So there's this one where a lot of times people will do a side part, and then the side that is like swooped down like this, they will have like parts. Kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of like a swoop that's like perfectly parted, then a second swoop that's perfectly parted, and then the sideburns. And I was trying to go for that without like trying to go and find a picture, and it just wasn't working out. I think I was using the wrong product, and I should have just trimmed down the hair like baby hair, and it would have had a little bit more control. Nonetheless, I did make it work with what I had, and it still looks good, even though it's not what I was going for in my head. Since we went ahead and added the melt belt to go ahead and, continue to mold the hairline the rest of the way, I'm going to go in and just add a little bit of more curls. As I mentioned, this one was ready to go. You don't have to add anything to it. You don't have to add any curls to the ends at all. It pretty much was nicely styled for a nice, natural, fun, and flirty look. But I'm just going to step it up and make it a little bit more sleek with some flat iron curls. These always do the trick for me, and I like to curl them away from my face.
Baby girl, you're so fine, I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah, nah. Ooh girl, nah, nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex. Dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh girl, nah, nah. Ooh girl, nah, nah. You think I'm crazy, but I know I am. You're losing your patience, I already have. Try to change me, I'm just the way I am. Don't try to save me.
Now that we're all done, let's go ahead and remove the melt belt. Again, it helps to just literally do what the name says. It melts the hairline like no other. And then we're going to add the finishing touches with a little bit of powder in the parting. And then I'm going to buff the same foundation I'm wearing on my skin into the hairline, and we are done. Don't forget to add a heat protectant before you curl your hair, and then also add a holding spray or a setting spray after the fact. I can't multitask right now. And look at that. You know I love a good feather situation, so of course I love this. And then the color combo is very beautiful, nice and warm. I could go higher on the curls over here just to kind of add a little bit more body, like so. You got a nice, really good dimension with this one without even having to cut layers, so I love that for me. Of course, this color combo complements my skin super well, super easy to install. Before I even put the wig, or before I even bonded the wig down, I contemplated going in and tweezing out the hairline. And honestly, you don't have to. Like, you can see what I achieved without even tweezing out the hairline. So of course, if you want to go in and customize it, you can make it that much greater. But if you choose not to, you can also achieve something similar to this, should you choose. Or you could send it straight back. I felt like on this side I did the no baby hair, and on this side I kind of did like no baby hair, but I did do like edges, if that makes any sense. And then of course I added the powder at the end, and I'm loving it. As you guys already know, this one came from YGWigs. This is the box that the wig came in, as always. You guys know I work with them on repeat. It's like I finished one sponsorship with them, and then they're like, all right, pick your next wig, because you know we just click like that. So of course you got this drawstring backpack, and then you have the pack of goodies. You guys already know what's up with them. This is a pair of like natural style lashes. As I mentioned to you guys, I like the full thick super voluminous lashes like these. But I do want to start getting into seeing how I feel about wearing natural lashes, like on these days when I'm not wearing makeup. But I still want that like lash look, especially because January starts our weekly vlogs that will be going up every Sunday. They gave $5 coupons, and they actually gave 2 this time, which is really cool. Some gold hoops, which complement this brown dress that I'm wearing. You got your little kit. It has your elastic band that you can sew in, as well as some combs that you can sew in. Makes it perfect to customize your wig if you want it to fit a little bit different. And then this is a edge brush in the color red. 2 wig clips. You guys know these are some of my favorite. And then some wig caps. Kind of a thank you book with all kind of like care instructions and everything you need to know. I am she is me. So there we go. There your girl is again. They also included this super long bonnet. So when you don't want to like tie your hair up, you want to just like let it hang long, especially with your straight wigs or even your curly wigs. It's a bonnet, but it comes long so your hair can just lay or, you know, hang in there. And then it gave, or they gave the scrunchie. So if you do want to like wrap your hair into like a bun or something, like a pineapple or whatever, you can. And then like a hair, basically a scarf for your edges, so you'll be able to keep your edges laid. And that was it for this one. So you guys already know the deal. Check the description box for a link to this wig. You'll also find all the details on it if I forgot to share them with you in this video. I am Ashley Bedeck. If you're tuning in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!